Did somebody say cheese? Cheese! Say prepare, say look out, say look at me go. It's always just your size, don't ask why's. Me, oh, might be brave or shy, make goo-goo eyes. Maybe you could even win a sweet prize. Everybody say cheese, it's funner. Everybody say cheese, it's funner. Say cheese, it's funner at Chuck E. Cheese's. What are you waiting for? Let's play. Where a kid can be a kid.
Chuck E. Cheese, where a kid can be a kid, has been through our childhoods, including me. This pizza chain, has been spreading to other countries like Kentucky, Florida, California, Ohio, and Texas, and Kentucky, and Illinois. But today we're gonna be talking about Melrose Park Chuck E. Cheese. Interestingly, this location has some history, over the years. So today we're gonna be talking about Melrose Park Chuck E. Cheese through an old location to the new location, and get the tissues ready for the old location's sad ending. First, we're going to quickly talk about Chuck E. Cheese history before we talk about Melrose Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese was founded on May 17, 1977, and opened its first location in San Jose, California. It was created by Nolan Bushnell. He was the co-founder of Atari. He wanted a place where families can hang out. But at this time, arcade places were dangerous because it was full of violence. And for Melrose Park, Illinois' history, it's kind of hard to explain that. Melrose origins reach back in 1873. Melrose Park, Illinois boomed after the year of World War, and also is a suburb to Chicago.
At Chuck E. Cheese's, kids never sing the blues.
Okay, so in mid-1991, CEC Entertainment decided to open a new location near the Winston Plaza Mall to be in Melrose Park. And you know what the place is Chuck E. Cheese Pizza. Now, sadly, there's no photos when what the building looked like, so I'm guessing it would look something like this. Bad editing, I know. Cool part is, thanks to Ramos Rom's videos, he actually went to the Chuck E. Cheese, and booths in Chuck E. Cheese are very different back then. And then, and the ceiling is so low, so yeah, we're gonna get that in a little bit. So yeah, let's stop talking and go through its first what they had back then. And it might not be much, so I'm not gonna go over all of it, so stay tight. So first they had that fire truck ride, there can be 2 riders to play in, and it doesn't take your photo. And then they have that ball pit because back then Chuck E. Cheese used to have ball pits, but now they removed them. I believe the main reason is because kids keep peeing on them or keep getting a mess. I don't know. And then they had that either Tuxedo Chuck E. Cheese or Pizza Time Theater Chuck E. Cheese, but he's wearing this US sweater, which, okay. And finally, one thing that people are crazy about is the animatronics. And here it is. Now, like I mentioned, the ceiling was very low, so they had to bolt the they have to put the they have to put the animatronics on the ground. And let's just talk about the history of the road stage, shall we? So, the road stage, the name implies the type of Chuck E. Cheese stage. It was created in 1990, and they brought back the half animatronic, while Chucky is just his full cybernetic animatronic. And currently right now, there's only 6 left because CEC Entertainment are remodeling all their locations to have 2.0, which kind of sucks, but hey, we can't have whatever we want. That's how life is. And if it's just me, but I feel like Chuck E. Cheese is the most tallest animatronic, while the others, Helen, Mudge, and Jasper and Pasquale, are just like shorter than Chucky. Well, it makes sense because the ceiling was low, and so they have to put it on the ground once again. And also they had those color checkers, and they had those garden things, and they also had the ATV and the Pasquale and Chucky poster. Now that's really it. There's not that much information when they first opened, when they had phase 2. Oh, I didn't mention, they were phase 2 when they first opened. And now, we're going to talk about the last remodel of this location, that is phase 3.
Chuck E. Cheese's, you can win your way. With games and rides, you can play all day. You can zap, you can score, you can hit the floor. Chuck E. Cheese.
Looks like we both won big today.
Where a kid can be a kid.
1994 or 1995, they finally remodeled to the phase 3 store. This is the store that everybody grew up with. This is also the best known for our childhoods. This location had a lot of changes that we're going to talk about right now. First, they added that Chuck E. Cheese ride that takes your picture. And look, I even have one too, but it wasn't from the old location, it's from the new location. And I went there recently in April. And they also started putting those Chuck E. Cheese postcard pictures. And I believe they added those Chuck E. Cheese figure magazines, since they were in every single phase 3 store, I think. And sadly, they removed the ball pit and replaced it with the sky tubes. And it kind of has a unique design to its design. Get that quote? Anyways. And also, they removed the green booth seats and replaced it with those colorful booth seats. And the seat was kind of interesting because this is what we never see before in other Chuck E. Cheese locations. And I'm not sure if they added toddler zones, because since the location was kind of small, but let me know in the comments. Not only that, they also added salad bars too. And also, they added brand new games. And also starting to add those record posters. I also like that Indiana Jones picture. And they're also starting to put those Chucky live banners in the walls and the store. Finally, they completely removed the road stage and they replaced it with the 2 stage. This is what everybody grew up with. And let's talk about the 2 stage. And this is the first time we're talking about 2 stage in this channel. The 2 stage was created in 1992. And once again, it's another cybernetic stage consisting with 2 stages. It's also have the same props as the 3 stage, but this time they did not feature rocket fire explosion bots. They feature cybernetics, but they have the same clothing. So they featured Chucky with his cool Chuck outfit, but he has the Adventure Chuck hat on him. They also featured Helen, Munch, Jasper, and Pasquale. And weird part is, Munch did actually had a hat on him, but in the early 2010s or the early 2000s, it was removed on him. Removed. If you guys didn't hear me. And then finally, in the early 2010s, they removed the curtains off of their stage. Finally, by either 2010 or 2011, they changed his outfit to the Avenger Chuck. Sadly, that was one of the last things they changed. By 2012, something happened. In 2012, after 21 years of operation, Melrose Park Chuck E. Cheese closed for good. The reason why it closed because the owner did not have much money to remodel to a base 4 store. So they decided to relocate so it can be easier to remodel. And one thing that makes me so angry about this closure, the animatronics. They were in a good condition. Like, why would you destroy them? You could have like sold to another location, but like destroy? What the heck, CDC Entertainment? Why? And then after that, all the things were auctioned off. Currently, all the things from the old Chuck E. Cheese is currently unknown, except for the animatronics. I can never forget them for destroying them. They were really in good condition. And then the building was abandoned until 2013, where the building was finally demolished and they turned it into a Olive Garden. Yeah, Olive Garden Turkish place. In this store, there's no remnants of the Melrose Park Chuck E. Cheese, although the walls looks the same, maybe, but who knows. Now I'm not gonna be talking about the Melrose Park Chuck E. Cheese, the old location anymore, since I already talk about this history. And guys, can I be honest with you? I've never been to the old Melrose Park Chuck E. Cheese because I was too young to go, and I went in 2014 because I was a little bit more older to go. And yeah, now we're gonna be talking about the new Melrose Park Chuck E. Cheese, and this location is kind of overlooked. Not saying it's a bad store, it's just, what am I trying to say? Come on, we're gonna talk about it right now.
Welcome to the Chuck Zone, where nothing is serious, everything is fun, and the toughest question is,
What game should we be playing?
at my place, Chuck E. Cheese's, otherwise known as the Chuck Zone.
in 2012, after the old location closed, a store named Avenue closed, and you know who's gonna take over? Well, that place is Chuck E. Cheese. And here it is. Now, it is no longer a Phase 3 store, it's now a Phase 4 store. And also in 2012, Chuck E. Cheese got redesigned to Rockstar Chuck. And, you know, minor changes were gonna happen, but it didn't happen all the way to 2013. And now I'm gonna go over some things they had from this new location. First, oh yeah, that's me in the background walking. First, they had that game called the Kentucky Derby. That's my mom and that's my younger sister. Next up, they had that Jet Riders game. And I believe that was brought over from the new location, from the old location. And they also have the Sky Tubes too. And then they had that Barney ride and the Chatty Chucky cell phone game. And they also had the Monster Truck Chucky ride. And also there's Marvin in the background. And finally, they had the Adventure Chuck E. Cheese photo ride. And now you're thinking, what did they have for their stage? Was it a 2-stage? Nope, you're wrong. It was a Circle of Light stage with a single Chuck E. Cheese spot. Now, the reason why the 2-stage couldn't have been in the location because CEC Entertainment was no longer introducing the 2-stage at that time. Let's talk about the Circle of Light stage history. The Circle of Light stage was created in 2012. It was first installed in Dallas, Texas. And it was one of the last Chuck E. Cheese stages they ever made. Oh, by the way, forgot to mention, Melrose Chuck E. Cheese spot did have his baseball cap. It was removed shortly after. And also the Adventure Chuck E. Cheese costume was in the new location, but sadly, by 2013 was replaced by Rockstar Chuck.
Hey! Yay! It's all you can play! Only at Chuck E. Cheese! Play every game, any day! Play! Win awesome prizes! Score! Nothing else is all you can play at Chuck E. Cheese!
That's it, everybody. That's the end of this Melrose Park Chuck E. Cheese documentary movie history. If this does well, I might be doing other locations in Illinois and other countries. And maybe I can do other companies besides Chuck E. Cheese. Who knows? And also, happy 32nd anniversary to the old Melrose Park Chuck E. Cheese location. Even though it's not operation anymore, but it deserves its own video. And also, if you guys want to visit these locations, here they are. You can pause and read. Here you go. So yeah, guys, I'll see you guys next time.
My best friend is a purple alligator, and he rides on a magic elevator. We take trips all the way to vacation. Think about a really crazy destination. There's no need for hesitation. You can be a member of imagination. We think of the best creations. We're the citizens of imagination. If you're full of inspiration, come and be a member of imagination. Oh, 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 Here, that's the stain. Let it ring, let it ring, let it ring, let it ring. Oh, man.